What's up? My name is Rich, and in this video right here, we're going to discuss some fonts that do very well on t-shirts, not just the way it looks, but they sell very well, and they're pretty much almost some fail-safe fonts. Meaning if you have some kind of quote or saying that you want to sell, usually it works with these fonts. Most of the fonts that I use are from CreativeMarket. So let's go ahead and go down the list, and I'll just go ahead and post it somewhere up here, around somewhere. I don't know what that sound was. But the first one is Baby's New. This one is a very fail-safe font. You can see this all of the time, and it doesn't seem to be dying off anytime soon. I've used this font for the past like 4 or 5 years, and it's still going on. People are still using this font. It's a very simple font. You'll see a lot of the top YouTubers use this for their thumbnails as well. So this font right here is very friendly. So the next font we got is Futura. Is that how you say it? I don't know, but it's mostly somewhat known for the Supreme logo. I know the Supreme logo is slightly customized, so it's not the exact logo, but this font is used a lot in like 1-2 phrase t-shirts. Not only that, it's a very simple font that you can use for long text, say if you had a paragraph somewhere on the web or something. So that had nothing to do with t-shirts, but anyways, it's a very good font. So the next font is Medina Script. This is a very good font as well, and this one, you'll see this used very often as well. So those are 3 fonts that are pretty common that I know from the back of my head. So the next couple of ones are, I'm gonna have to pull up on the computer. Well, I'll still put it up here, but they're not always going to be to this specific font itself. Like, it's just a similar style, but this is the actual font for it. You'll see more than one font of this style, if that makes sense. This one is Glamour Absolute. So I always love it whenever one font has more than one different format, such as alternatives and the ligatures, as you can see in this font right here. So that always gives you something to experiment. So this one right here is actually a bundle from this artist right here. I use this one a lot because the majority of my customers are women on Etsy, and because this set of font and these script textures always do very well on t-shirts. Especially the ones that has that slight grunge texture where it's not completely solid. Those fonts also do very well. As you can see in this font right here, it's not exactly solid, so it gives it an extra bit of dynamic. It's always great whenever it has alternatives as well. As you can see where it says summer collection, both of the M's aren't exactly the same, so this gives it more of a handwritten feel. So it makes it just feel a little bit more custom and unique because it just doesn't seem like it's a font. But this package right here, there's multiple different types of fonts, and I can tell you one thing for sure, these types of rainbows right here is very in right now, just to give you a hint. So another one that we do have is this one right here. It's called Hello Honey. There's multiple different fonts of this same style. So it's popular for you to have one text on one side, the heart in the middle, and text on the other side, and those extra little ligatures or curves, whatever you want to call it, that extends on both ends of the letters. So this is very in as well right now. But it doesn't always have to be the heart. It's mostly that beginning part of that letter and the ending part of the letter that gives this type of font that extra character. And the last one I want to get into is this sports pack right here that I use a lot. Obviously I use it for a lot of sports themed shirts. It has more than one font style, so that's always great. And it also has some fonts where it has like the grunge texture, vintage feel, and all of that as well. So that's a lot of the fonts that I use. Majority of them are paid for. You don't necessarily have to buy fonts just to sell t-shirts with text on it. Obviously, I'm pretty sure if you sold a t-shirt, you already know that. But this just gives you a little bit more of uniqueness, and it's gonna be harder for someone to replicate you. Especially when somebody first started using Medina Script on the marketplaces, I would always see in the groups, people are like, what is this font? I want this font. What is this font? And eventually it started coming to light, and people are just now still figuring out what that font is. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. I hope this helped you out. Once again, my name is Rich. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Da-da-da.